Nigerians didn't find funny at all because the tech solutions that were provided, did not create all the solutions that were expected. Today, a lot of Nigerians are holding on to their cash. They don't want to go and deposit them because they believe they have lost trust in some of the technological solutions that are on offer. Now, what do you stakeholders, what can you do to gain back the full confidence of Nigerians? Because a lot of people have their monies hanging in transfers, in transactions over a long period of time. Some even till today. So a lot of people are keeping their cash, instead of going to deposit them now. You need to get the confidence of Nigerians back. What can be done in this regard? Thank you.
I think there's a lot there around resilience of existing capacity. Are we adequately capacitized, to manage the kind of surge that we did see pre-election, in the first quarter of the year? I don't know. Feel free if you want to take a start.
Well, thanks. Life happens. And so that's just on the curve, an inflection point. The system will readjust. Nobody's going to keep cash forever and transact in cash. The risk of transacting cash are greater than coming back. So there have been glitches, but the system will self-correct. It was an opportunity to see for us in the industry and for everyone how much capacity needs to be built. Many of the people who are selling will not go back to cash-based transactions, right? Anyway. So the systems to enable commerce on-site, online will continue to be digital. For you to continue to hold cash, you're going to be excluded. So that could have been an initial setback, was an opportunity to recalibrate and strengthen the industry. And by what we know, it's also created a new set of source of funds that you can trust, and we can see what's happening in mobile money and other things. So it's all just about opportunity. So apologies on behalf of the country for that. We all got caught up, but many people are lining up behind it. You saw what happened with the agents. It was a boom. So when there's a bust, somewhere it's a boom for someone. Yeah. So bring the cash back to the bank, and some people are waiting to collect it from you anyway to digitize it and make sure you can transact easily. Thanks.
Maybe just a comment, right? Because you also talked about the issue of trust, right? And I think some of the information that I want to share should help restore trust. What happened in the first quarter of this year, and just to put it into perspective, is that transaction volumes that the industry was handling increased by a factor of 3. Right? I was talking to some bank executives, and they said that the capacity that they are planned for the next 2 years, they finished it in a quarter. Right? Now, but what has happened since then? Everyone has increased their capacity to support those volumes. Right? So if that surge happens now, we will not have the same problems because everyone has stepped up to that capacity now. I mean, the volumes we're seeing now is 40% higher than what we saw same time next year, and the industry is more ready.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, once again. And this is the quality of the conversation you get when a carefully selected panel who will give you the backstory on every news you hear, on what you think you know, and they bring it to bear and serve it to you free of charge. Thank you again, and I really, really would like to thank you, Kinaz, Akim, Shego, Deremi, and Shike on the line. Thank you for joining us, and please feel free to send us your questions. We will attend to them.
Thank you very much to our carefully selected moderators.